This short video is aimed at providing skill analysis of the fundamental motor skill, the overarm throw. Here we see the athlete executing an overarm throw with both their preferred right hand and non-preferred left hand. The Victorian FMS manual outlines basic technique as the athlete having eyes on the target, standing side on, throwing arm nearly straight in behind the body. There is a clear step towards the target, the lead arm is pointing at the target, and the throwing arm follows through. Fleisig has outlined the 6 phases of the overarm throw as being the wind-up, stride, arm cock, arm acceleration, arm deceleration, and follow-through. These should all be visible in each throw, but in this case, each phase is much better executed on the preferred compared to the non-preferred side. In this analysis, we will simply be focusing on the stride, arm cock, release, and follow-through of the athlete. Here the athlete's non-preferred throw lacks the use of the lead arm, and his throwing arm is not straight behind the body, instead it is below the shoulder. Once again, the lead arm is neglected, and whilst there is an arm cock, it is below the shoulder, setting up an awkward throw. In comparison, the preferred throw is much more balanced and in a more powerful position to throw. The release phase is actually quite good on both arms, with the wrist providing the final release for the throw. The only fault being on the non-preferred throw is that weight is not going towards the target as much as it should be. This follow-through comparison clearly shows that the preferred side rotates fully through the hip and shoulder, whilst the non-preferred does not. This can put undue stress on the lower back over a period of time. To improve the technique of the athlete's non-preferred arm, a simple training plan was applied. The training plan was a less intense version of Stockel and Waite's training regime used in a study to improve handball players' dominant and non-dominant throwing accuracy and velocity. The training also focused on experimenting with technical self-talk and minor strength training using rubber tubing. Here the athlete practices by throwing at max velocity at a target from 10 metres and to a partner over increasing distance. During the practice, the athlete uses instructional self-talk such as big step, reach forward, and arms up and out to maintain good technique. These are just some examples of internal rotation exercises outlined by Myers that may have an effect on throwing technique. The post-training comparison shows a clear improvement in the athlete's non-preferred throwing technique. The key improvements made include a much bigger stride with the lead arm playing a greater role, greater weight transfer resulting in a more powerful throw, and improved hip and shoulder rotation in the follow-through, resulting in less lower back stress. Throwing accuracy was also improved post-training.